what's happening in the news tonight. Terrorists killed in a military strike. Man shoots a judge, then kills his own wife, and there's a mudslide near LA. The president said in his weekly address, the economy is good, no need to stress. Tornadoes in Kansas and the Sudan is a mess. That's the latest news. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. We all know the UN ain't strong. The left is in the dark and the right is all wrong. Air America sings a swan song and O'Reilly blow V8s. Hannity and Combs, now there's a fine pair. Savage and Franken make me pull up my hair. Miller and Stewart and Stephen Colbert, that's fair and balanced news. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. Howard Stern is finally free. No more fines from the FCC. You can pay for the BBC, or you can watch The View. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. Some folks think the earth is getting hot. Others believe it's a socialist plot. Take from the haves and give to have-nots. That's the way you'll save the world. Thousands of channels for you to troll. It's all right there in your remote control. Just press the button that says scroll. The choice is up to you. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. I'm Uma Pemmaraju. What's government policy? Keep us all poor, spending all our money to fight their economic wars. Then they go and blame us for living much too high. But it's them who drive the limousines. It isn't you or I. That's government policy. That's government policy. That's government policy. What's government policy? All they do is lie. They give themselves fat raises. We barely get a dime. They've got big expense accounts. We can't find a job. They've got index pensions with our money that they rob. That's government policy. That's government policy. That's government policy. They want us to speak French. They said it will unite the country. But in Quebec they discriminate against Englishmen. But that's okay, that's their government policy. If the big wants to separate, well, why not let them fellas be? But our government says we can't allow that because it's government policy. What's government policy? Kick the Americans out. Well, we kiss Castro's ass. That there ain't no doubt. We keep screwing our native people, even though this was their land. We keep trying to bribe Quebec instead, 'cause that's where the government stands. That's government policy. That's government policy. That's government policy. Well, what's the use in allies when they stab you in the back? Will they stand beside you when the enemy attacks? Or will they just give lip service? Well, what kind of friend is that? Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America, and America will stop picking on you. Now who runs to the rescue when there's disaster in the world? Is it the Russians, the French, the Germans, or, you know, who helps for the sake of profit and the goodness of their souls? Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America, and America will stop picking on you. Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America, and America will stop picking on you. Well, what's the use in allies when they stab you in the back? Will they stand beside you when the enemy attacks? Or will they just give lip service? Well, what kind of friend is that? Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America. Stop picking on America, and America will stop picking on. America will stop picking on. America will stop picking on you. partisan politics, blindfolded minds. Forget about the truth, just repeat the big lie. Hold your nose and shield your eyes from those liberal myths and conservative lies. The masses are sheep. They need us to survive. We'll tell them what to eat, what to drink, even what to drive. We'll tell them what to watch, what to read, and even what to write. We know what's best for all the working stiffs. Oh, the arrogance of liberal myths. Heaven is barred to those who don't believe. The path to righteousness is traveled on your knees. We know who God loves and who He hates. You must give your soul to Christ, or in hell you will fry. Oh, what odious conservative lies. The devil you fear, the stranger you dread, political bigotry rears its ugly head. We don't care if you're wrong or right, or even if we agree. You must belong to our cult if you want social bliss. Oh, how tolerant liberal myths. I'm a good person, I've always thought, but no matter what happens, it's all my fault. My corner store was robbed and a cop got shot. It just started raining and it's all my fault. There's a band up the street, you know they're real hot. They burned down the building and it's all my fault. The radio plays nothing but classic rock. The kids are downloading and it's all my fault. Lawyers are despised, doctors are not. No one respects them, and it's all my fault. Shakespeare said, kill the whole lot. They're just a bunch of crooks, and it's all my fault. I'm not a victim, and I'm not paranoid, but it seems everybody needs somebody to blame. I'm not masochistic, a martyr or a priest, but if you wanna blame somebody, just blame me. Zimbabwe is starving while the crops rot. They're killing all the farmers and it's all my fault. Elections are rigged and votes are being bought. Mugabe's still in power and it's all my fault. There's homeless people who ain't got a cot. They're sleeping on the street and it's all my fault. While our politicians are busy discussing pot, I think they're all wasted and it's all my fault. I'm not a victim and I'm not paranoid, but it seems everybody needs somebody to blame. I'm not masochistic, a martyr or a priest, but if you wanna blame somebody, just blame me. She likes my sense of humor. She likes the way I dress. She thinks there's no one cuter, but me, I couldn't care less. She likes to go to parties. She eats at Taco Bell. She's addicted to brown Smarties. Her complexion looks like hell. But I don't wanna hurt her feelings, and I don't wanna make her cry. Maybe she wouldn't take it so badly if I told her that I like guys. I'm being dishonest. She thinks I'm acting cruel. She didn't buy my bullshit, cause she knows that I like girls. Her hair's a shade of purple. Her nails are painted green. Her tongue stud always tickles. Her nose ring makes me scream. But maybe I'm just old-fashioned, because deep down I care. But I don't wanna be seen in public with a girl who has purple hair. But you know I think I love her. Deep down I really do. I just don't like the color purple. I wish her hair was blue. My friend Paul, he had a big fall from the top of the cocaine throne. He landed on his head and we thought he was dead, but all he did was break a few bones. He got back up and he snorted some stuff. He said it was just to ease the pain. We thought it was best that he'd go home and rest so he could start dealing again. My friend Mike, he had a big bike with HD on the tank. He thought he was an outlaw, but he was good to his in-laws, but he dreamed of robbing a bank. He had a good job as a government cog with good pay, vacation, and perks. He fell off the sill, his dream unfulfilled, and on his grave they wrote he did good works. My friend Art, you know he's real smart. He's got facts coming out of his ass. He knows about cars, computers, and guitars, or anything you might ask. But he gets real peeved when he's not believed, especially when he says things that are plain rotten. He's mean when he talks, then he goes off and sulks, but when he comes back, all is forgotten. These are my neighbors, and these are their lives. Living in shadows, working in hives. They ain't no queen bees, just workers and drones, talking on chat lines so they don't feel alone. My friend Scott, he likes to have shots of Jägermeister with his beers. He tours around the land with a loud rock band with cotton stuffed in his ears. But he loves his gig when he's behind the rig, making sure the stage is lit right. He works like a dog and eats like a hog, and then he goes out and parties all night. I wore leather pants long before there was a trip. My hair flowed down my back long before it was hip. That's when I pawned my valuables and bought myself a stash of records made by Randy Shell, Guy, and Johnny Cash. But the whiskey made me crazy and the music made me cry, till my sweetheart went and left me. She didn't have to tell me why. So I went on the road, I was trying to learn my craft, getting by, getting high, mostly getting smashed. I met a promoter, he said his girlfriend could sing. I met a lot of drummers who taught me how to drink. But the drummer fell off his stool and on the chick I took a pass. The promoter took it personally, said he's gonna kick my ass. I said, you can't intimidate me, so don't you even try. You know I've sparred with the best, I even made Lydia Lunch cry. He tried to grab my throat, but I guess he was a klutz, 'cause he landed on his knees when I kicked him in the nuts. And when he started whining and looked like he would cry, I hit him with my Les Paul. Now I believe a man can fly. You know I'm just a little guy, and I don't like to fight, but that son of a bitch was 7 foot tall and he was gonna punch out my lights. I really had no choice but to whack him with my axe. Then I hoped he was still breathing when his eyes turned dim and black. I knew I had to beat it, so I headed for the door. I left my Les Paul bleeding right beside him on the floor. Voice went off inside my head. It sounded like Captain Jean-Luc Picard. It said, "Seb, go back in there and grab that damn guitar." I said, "I ain't going in there alone, no matter what you say." Then I thought for a minute and I went, "Hey, who is this anyway?" The voice said, "Seb, my son, that question seems so odd. I thought you'd recognize me. It is the voice of God." "Well, I'll be damned," I said aloud, alone outside the bar. I said, "If you go in there with me, God, I'll go back for my guitar." So me and God strolled back inside, fueled by righteous fear, while God kept up his pep talk, saying I had not to fear. So I asked God from the heart why he was so adamant. He said, "You can always replace a fender, but a Gibson is heaven sent." So me and God retrieved my axe, so I guess I'm born again, 'cause now I know that God and me will be buddies till the end. I used to be an atheist, but now I've seen the light. I used to think that God was dead and Nietzsche was right, but anyone who'd back me up to rescue my Les Paul must truly be a savior, so there's a God after all. Like only yesterday we would protest in the streets. Down with war and up with love, I guess we were naive. We thought that we could change the world. Communication was our tool. But now as I sit and watch the evening news, it feels like déjà vu. God was dead, others said he was on our side. But how in the hell can you kill God unless he committed suicide? We used to shake our heads at our unenlightened friends, but now that we're a breath away from power, we're acting just like them. The more things change, the more they remain the same. The more that we learn, life seems such a game. were cheering for the Viet Cong. Then we cheered for Nicaragua. And look what happened in Afghanistan. After all the history we've been through, at least we still got the right to be wrong. But for how long? For how long? I've learned a lesson in diplomacy. Never do what you think is true. Join a special interest group. They'll do your thinking for you. And don't talk to me about equality. Well, we want our special rights. And don't talk to me about unity. We can't win unless the people divide. The more things change, the more they remain the same. The more that we learn, life seems such a game. We turned our backs on Biafra. We were cheering for the Viet Cong. Then we cheered for Nicaragua. Look what happened in Afghanistan. After all the history we've been through, at least we still got the right to be wrong. But for how long? For how long? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? I'm sick and tired of I told you so. You didn't even want to know. So what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to feel? What am I supposed to feel? I've looked evil in the eye. It's on my screen day and night. So what am I supposed to feel? You can't appease the unappeasable. Not when they kill in the name of God. If you're not one of them, you are evil infidels. I find it odd. Who the hell made your God God? So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You keep marching, carrying signs, spouting someone's party line. So what am I supposed to do? You can't appease the unappeasable. Not when they kill in the name of God. If you're not one of them, you are evil infidels. I find it odd. Who the hell made your God God? I love my TV, though it don't even work. I see my favorite stars, see my favorite jerks. The mother's a bitch, and the father's an ass, but the kids are all happy. At least they know how to laugh. The father ain't got a job. The mother calls him a bum. Sister works on the street. I heard she might have a son. It's time for the commercial. Little station break. Gotta get myself a drink. Gotta get my head a shake. I wanna see the next part. I wanna know how it ends. Will they just keep on screaming? Or will they make amends? On the screen, this sure as hell ain't Full House. Everyone is a creep. Everyone is a louse. No one cares about the kids. No one cares about me. I wish that I was invisible. Why was I born in this family? It's time for the finale. Time to turn off the set. Time to pull out the plug. Time to take my last. I love my TV. I love my TV. I love my TV. I love my TV. I love my TV.